Welcome to another Kartra funnel review by Marketing Funnels Lion. But first, a quick disclaimer. At the end of this video, you will discover the Lion's funnel score and how effective the funnel is. Is it even worth trying or buying? Is it better or worse than some of the other funnels? Can it be improved, or is it a complete waste of time? We will provide you with the verdict. Is the funnel poor, average, good, very good, or outstanding quality? And we'll summarize the value by listing the pros and cons. Let's get started. Kartra funnel review number 10, Prospector Campaign. So what is a Prospector Campaign? It's one of Kartra's free funnels that was designed to prospect your leads and begin the cold contact process to determine if they are suitable leads for account executives to engage with. Additionally, the campaign can be connected to one of your previously nurturing or building campaigns that take them to your demo page for your product. The campaign comes with the following assets: 4 tags, 4 pages, 2 forms, 1 sequence, 1 video, and 1 calendar. And here is a chart diagram which we'll review in more depth in Kartra. Ready to go? Let's dive in. So let's begin by importing the campaign from the campaigns, available campaigns, and Prospector Campaign. We're going to deploy it with prefix 010 as it's a 10 sequence, 10 campaign that we are reviewing in this series of videos. So the campaign is ready. Let's take a look at the diagram or the chart to have a better idea about this campaign. So on surface, it looks like a very advanced but also very useful campaign where we have an existing lead that lands on a demo page with a button. Then there is a thank you page with a call to action, but there are also some tags, emails that are scheduled on 2 days with no click, but there is also a link to the calendar. There is a survey, email, onboard survey, and then a thank you and survey done tag. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reviewing this sequence. Let's jump back to Kartra. So let's look at the list of assets. So we have 4 tags. Let's start with the tags as always, and let's see what we have here. Okay, so tags. We have correctly configured the tags, scheduled call, pre-survey done, not a good fit, and then the clicked. Categories are also correctly set up. We'll see how those tags are integrated into the entire workflow. Next, videos, 1 video. Okay, there should be a button there. So this is the first time we will be reviewing if there is any action added to a video. So this video came in with the sequence itself. Let's see how this video is configured. It actually does have 1 tag there. So let's see how they structure that. Nothing special here. Time segments, settings, splash image, watermark, call to action. So I would expect something here. There it is. So we do have a call to action at second 10 to 22. Let's see what the call to action is. Ready to get started on your journey. Click here. These are the parameters. Click here, and then there is a redirect to page number 2. Interesting. I like that. I like that. That's only possible when you keep your videos in Kartra. So we'll definitely test that. Tag leads. Okay, we have the clicked and actions. Just end video. Good. Okay, so that is actually the most advanced campaign that we have seen. Let's look at the next asset. Pages we'll review last, as always. Calendar. So we do have a calendar. Good. So let's jump to forms. I want to see what we have in forms. So we have two forms here. I think I'm going to skip the review for now because we need a little more context. So let's review them in a context of pages. We have 4 pages. So as always, I'm going to jump in here to just review if we have the site. Yes, we do. And I'm sorry, I didn't delete older sites. So Prospector, all of the pages are in a correct site. I will have to clean this up for the next video. All right, let me open those pages in separate tabs and we'll continue the review. We have the pages open. They are open in the same sequence as labeled in here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So Prospector demo page. We have the video. We'll play that in a moment. Overall design. Okay, nothing wrong with that, right? Headline, sub-headline video. Let's see if the theme continues. So there is the thank you page. Thank you page. Color theme continues. However, we have this orange button, no orange here, but different type of blue, different shade of blue. Then we jumping in here, different color of the button and different footer, little sloppy if you ask me. And then finally, we're jumping into this page, which is completely out of context. I'm getting more and more critical because it feels very slapped in together with zero attention to any theme at all. Sorry, I'm critical because I think that it's visible to the user as well that I'm looking at something that is duct taped together. All right, so we'll watch the video. Actually, I'm going to jump back to the video to get the exact timestamp for that tag. Actually, it says it right here. 20 seconds is the length of the video. So let's see if we can refresh our memory, my memory, for the call to action. Call to action should appear at 10 seconds. All right, so in that case, I will play this live and we'll see if we get a call to action in 10 seconds. There it is. Okay, so we do have a call to action ready. Let's do this. I was ready and it took me to the actual thank you page. Okay, so the thank you page is in here. So it took me to the thank you page. I'm going to click in here and something went wrong. So we have an issue with I'm ready to get started. Let's see what happened with the thank you page and why it failed. So thank you page has an error. I'm going to edit this page and we'll see if by any chance maybe the form is not connected or something like that. So we are in the edit mode now and let's see why is this button non-functional. Okay, what's the link? Link to Kartra calendar and the calendar didn't get selected. Let's see. Oh, I see. The calendar didn't get selected because it's not available. Well, that's interesting. Let's jump back to the dashboard. I don't think that they even deliver the calendar with this campaign. There is a calendar. However, sometimes it happens that on an import, let's see, was that listed in the list of, yeah, there was a calendar listed. I missed that. All right, so that's on me. I thought that the forms were the last one. So let's see what's missed, what's missing. Likely a page or something very minor. We can fix this quickly. Maybe a schedule. Actually, not maybe. It says it right here that schedule is not created. So let's see. Schedule a call. I think that the only thing I'll have to do is save this and it clears. So very, very simple to fix. Now, if I go back to calendars, it's already ready. All right. I don't know if the page will fix itself. Where did we get that edit? Right in here. It's not recommended to do it the way that I just did. I'm refreshing the page to reload the calendar, and it just tells me that I have that page open. All right, let me clean this up and we'll continue with the calendar. So I'm simply going to return to dashboard and reopen this page, which is the right way of editing a page. So let's edit that. I don't think that it will reconnect, but if it does, I will be pleasantly surprised because the sequence was imported with incorrectly configured calendar that wasn't complete. So let's see if it reconnects that after I clean this up. Link calendar, it does. All right, so sorry about that. We can actually go back to pages, reopen the thank you page, and the button should be functional now. All right. Yes, it does take me to the calendar. All right, so I'm going to schedule this call for tomorrow, 9 a.m. and I'm going to give it a number. And it's scheduled. I should have it in my inbox now. All right, so what happens after that? Well, let's see what happened to the lead. So a lead is now okay, so these are the historical this is historical data. I reactivated, this was done in a previous sequence audit. So I reactivated it. Now I am subscribing through the calendar, and I got an email with the calendar confirmation, and I will be booking, I booked the call with someone that runs this funnel. So we have entered that funnel at the demo page. In video button, the call to action, then thank you and next, and calendar. Now let's see if there is an email sequence and also if there is a way to be redirected to the survey. So let's look at the assets. There is a sequence. I like to refresh my So here we go. We do have a couple of sequences here actually, because we also have a subsequence A. All right, first time we have this type of sequence where we have true and false split, and other things are happening here as well. So let's start with the condition for this sequence. So that's actually interesting because I only need to visit the page to be added to the sequence. but you can only be added to the sequence if you are in Kartra. So this is not perhaps the most optimal, not the most optimal way of starting the sequence. Let's see if I did get that marked on my lead. So back to Kartra. Hopefully it doesn't. No, it's not going to red. That's good. My communications. Do I have that condition that I visited? So interestingly enough, it didn't tag me as somebody that visited that page because I scheduled a call, and only then I was created or reactivated in Kartra. You see, that's the first time, the same time. That's actually, it possibly could work because if I wasn't deleted, if I wasn't deactivated, it will likely pick me up. But in my opinion, not an optimal way of enrolling somebody into the sequence. What would I do? I would use a calendar, some sort of a tagging sequence on somebody that books the call. All right, so what is the first condition? True, false, split. What do we have here? What is the condition? If I have the tag that I clicked, how is the tag assigned? I didn't get that tag, even though I did click. All right, let me see if we can run it differently. What I'm going to do is run the sequence in private mode, private window. Okay, and I will grab the opt-in page. Let's see if it's going to tag me correctly. So get code or a link. I'm going to grab this page link and place that in the private mode, which should not be tracking me. Okay, we have it now. So I'm going to play, wait until I get the call to action, and I'll use a different email address. There it is. Click here. So this activity should mark me with a tag, and I'm going to book a call with a different email address. Okay, let's schedule it for tomorrow for noon. So let's do this with the 010, which will be a brand new email address. And let's do a different phone number as well. And we are done. All right, let's see what happened in Kartra with a different email address now. There should be a new lead, the 010 lead, which is brand new lead. Let's see what log we got. So calendar subscription. All right, so in a private mode, there is an issue with the private mode, that private mode doesn't track cookies the same way as the normal mode. So this sequence may work, but I am not a fan of having this type of activity on it because the sign up for the sequence depends on the tag and a click on someone that is not in the Kartra yet. So this true false is, did I click? Do I have the clicked tag And in both cases I clicked, but I couldn't get that tag because I wasn't in Kartra yet. I would consider this a critical flaw. I wouldn't use this sequence as is. It does require repair. So if I clicked, it's true, and it unsubscribes me from this sequence. If I didn't click, it sends me a follow-up. You know, there's a better way of reviewing that just by clicking on the eyeball. And then we can preview that from here. Demo page. And let's see, what is the demo page? Oh, the demo page takes you back so you can watch it and you can see the call to action. Gotcha. And again, true or false. We have the follow-up and go to step 1, which will be subsequence A. Survey reminder. Oh, okay, and that's where we actually do have likely the link to survey. Complete the survey. All right, so let's complete the survey then. All right, so something is missing in the survey as well. Taking a deep breath. Okay, so survey. Okay, let's do B, annual revenue, YouTube, yes, and submit survey. Check your email, open, click the confirm link. So it is functional. Let's see if it tracks me in Kartra in a specific way. There should be a new lead created. Sorry about that. Let's do it this way. Yep, there is an opt-in, and now I have 3 tags. And now we added the click. Okay, so I think that the fact that I'm reusing the same computer with a lead that I deleted earlier on might have complicated that, but it can happen to others as well. Someone might be running a private mode. The design of this is, in my opinion, questionable. All right, so let's just tabulate the numbers, and I'll give you a final verdict in a moment. Thank you. So this funnel scores 60 on the Lions funnel score, and we take into consideration the basic score, the number of pages, number of assets, then how much effort will it take it to rebuild it, the quality of these, the functionality, originality, and documentation, if any. And a score of 60 is actually a very good score. I backpedal on some of the negative comments. With some minor tweaking this sequence, this campaign can be functional. So what's the verdict? It's actually a good campaign. It does have several elements that can be used and reused with minimal effort. So it's certainly worth trying. So give it a try and see how it works for you. The pros, it's free, interesting concept. It's good for nurturing concept of a funnel. It's engaging, and it should bring good results. And what are the cons? Well, as always, as often, I should say, poor page design. It looks like it's slapped together very quickly. The automations are questionable. I think we could do a little better than that. And overall verdict is that it seems to be unfinished and a little rough around the edges. So how does the score of 60 compare to other campaigns? So that puts it actually towards the top of the 10 campaigns that we have reviewed. So let's take a look at other campaigns already reviewed. So you can see 60 makes it number 2 on the whole list. Several of them failed. Several of them had a much poorer score, but certainly the campaign is worth investing your time. If you find this content useful, click on like and subscribe. It helps our channel and you'll get notified when we post the new content. So thank you in advance. Visit our page for more information and to join our free membership with Kartra tips and tricks and free downloadable funnel templates. Do you want to be part of the community and have the access to live Q&As? Join us on Patreon. Thank you for watching. Next video is coming soon.